temperature, like right now.
Good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to another exciting installment of Darkness in Dublin. Zach died. The end. Kim,
Okay, so my VA though?
Yeah, no, that's full, unfortunately.
And
There
okay,
can be no
then
more
then
VA.
I'll do a really shitty thing. I'll play like I'll play a hermetic in like that technology house, and it'll pretty much be playing a VA, except I'm a hermetic.
I'll fight you, woman.
Do
All
it.
right.
Come over here. Let's go.
No, because you're short and stocky, you would probably win.
I'm not that
Kim, one day you and your people will reclaim Erebor.
I loathe you. I cannot stand you at all. Like, no. This is loathing. I hate you.
Remember how we spell hate, Kim?
No. Hate. No.
Silence, bomber.
Shut the
Continuing
hell
on. I'm okay.
It's not like you're a fucking elf either.
I mean, true, but I accept my lot in life. Anyway.
Fucking right there alongside all the little stupid ass dwarves.
Anyway, legitimately. Zach has travelled approximately an hour and 20 minutes outside of Dublin, and he is currently overlooking the Shannon Bridge power plant, the major power artery that allows electricity to flow into the sockets of Dublin. It is a large facility dominated by three huge buildings roughly the size of football fields. Beg your pardon. Dominated by three large buildings roughly the size of football fields, surrounded by an iron mesh fence with barbed wire on top. Standard security procedures. After all, this is a rural area, and they would not want drunken teenagers attempting to get their jollies by vandalizing the facility. What time of the day do you go at?
Probably like midday.
All right, it is about 1 o'clock in the afternoon then.
Hold on, let me finish chewing.
Because that's what Bilbo Baggins hates. So carefully with the plates.
Blunt the knives and bend the forks.
I mean, it's all right. Certain men were born without forks. I've been grog.
You can just go to the store and buy a fork. What?
A fork was an analogy to his penis, Kim.
I know, but that was so stupid. And either way, you could still just go to the store and like get a strap on. Anyway,
Anyway, being all professional and shit as we sometimes do. So, as I say, you were standing on. Did you drive or did you take public transport?
Probably took public transport.
All right. In that case, the power plant itself is about 2 miles outside of the town of Shannon Bridge, a quaint little picturesque town on the River Shannon that dominates the that is the largest waterway that almost bisects the country. The power plant itself is about 1.5 miles, 2 miles outside of the town proper, so you had a lovely walk in the charming country atmosphere on a rather pleasantly cool afternoon. You are currently standing on the main road overlooking the power plant.
Does it look like there are any workers or anything? Or anything odd?
Oh, yes. No, there are people going in and out. The car park is full of cars. It's a standard work day.
Damn it, Biscuit. Okay. What sites does this guy have up? Would probably be a good question.
I think so.
Okay. Zach has Prime site and correspondence site up. Anything?
Yes, running all along the walls, essentially adjoining the various different elements of the outside of the facility, there is an incredibly powerful ward that prevents you magically or in otherwise seeing anything beyond it.
That could be one of the. That's probably one of the firewalls. Yay!
What, those things that people kept tapping?
Let's be real. I was doing some of the tapping as well.
You don't say.
I was doing a lot of the tapping. I wanted to see what was up. He's gonna look over to Pax with kind of that big shit-eating grin.
No! Whatever you want, the answer is no!
Pax, please.
Oh, what do you want?
I just simply need you to fly down there and scout around.
I really don't want to do that.
And I would really prefer whatever plans the technocracy have to not happen.
Oh, okay.
Why the fuck does he sound like Pigsy?
That's not what Pigsy sounds like.
Yeah, pretty much just a little higher pitch.
Pigsy sounds like this. He's so afraid, but then again, he has to take care of the Monkey King. Whereas I sound like this.
Okay, so one's a little higher pitched than the other.
Go fuck yourself, kid.
I will tonight.
That's a mental image I really need.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, that was... Wrong group of friends, my bad. I have different, like, sayings that I say for each group of friends. I usually say that to Michaela when she tells me that. Did not mean to say it to you. Let's continue on with the scene, please, while I could, like, jump off a bridge.
It's okay, Kim. What you do in the middle of the night with your eyes screwed closed is your business.
Can't stand you.
Uh-huh. Alright, so Pax will hop, 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 and he will fly, taking a wing down the hillside towards the facility proper. He's flying majestically, as only a raven can. You see his wings outspread, and then smack! About 20 feet in the air, you see him impact the ward. The ward blazes with power for a few seconds, and it literally looks like he just impacted a wall. As he very non-gracefully slides down it.
Ah. Well, the director's not going to like that.
Talking about tapping.
Yeah.
Though you do, interestingly enough, you do see ordinary birds passing through the ward entirely properly. You assume it's because Pax has a prime signature.
Oh boy. So through the link, Zach will just kind of say, "My bad.
I hate you.
I didn't even do anything."
I occasionally eat biscuits.
Yes? I said,
You see the raven pick himself up and kind of. It almost looks like the bird is drunk as it kind of hops from one foot to the other, trying to get its balance.
"Are you okay, Pax?"
I can see 3 of you, which is substantially worse than 1 of you.
Why, thank you. It's very odd. Isn't your eyesight supposed to be good?
Well, it was until I impacted fucking solid rock at 30 miles an hour.
It wasn't solid rock, it was a firewall.
He said, same bloody difference.
Not really. One is material.
Well, I tell you what, Priesty boy, how about you get a good run up and go and crack your own skull off and then see how you feel?
You see, why would I do that after you have already done that?
Grumble, grumble, Raven, grumble.
He will pull out a little biscuit from one of
Oh
his.
no! He's ignoring you now. He's not accepting biscuits.
Zach will sigh, lay it on the ground, and turn away.
When you turn back around, the biscuit is gone. The Raven is still ignoring you.
He will lean down and try to give Pax some scritches.
The Raven will hate you for about 20 seconds, and then scritches. Interestingly enough, you will notice as you watch, as you stand up here on the hill overlooking the facility, you will notice that as the when you enter a facility, they'll often have a raisable and lowerable partition that allows cars to enter and leave.
Mm-hmm.
You will notice that as the partition raises, the section of the ward of the firewall in that area becomes inactive, and then reactivates when it is put down again.
Wonderful. And Zach blends in so frickin' well.
I mean, he could have worn ordinary clothing.
Yes, but he does not. He does not like that.
Okay then.
He knows what he. Oh, this is probably gonna be so bad. He's gonna have to go home and apologize for it. Because he was just wearing the clerical suit. He will pop the tag out, the little biscuit. He will pop the little white tag out and then untuck his shirt.
Mm-hmm.
So it's considerably much more casual, and it just looks like.
By the way, Kim, sorry, just an important note. At this point, there will be a sudden flash of correspondence and prime energy behind Zach.
Hell. He's gonna just turn around.
I have to get my Minicam up. Give me a second.
Swear to God, if it's who I think it is.
Oh, directly.
Want the finger? Chase the finger, biscuit.
See, this is exactly how I think of you, Kim.
I'm going to... Yeah, but I would cut the finger off.
No, you wouldn't. You would chase it.
No, I would cut it off.
You're mean.
So are you. You've done nothing but be so mean to me since I've gotten in this fucking hangout.
Okay, I'll start being nice to you, shall I?
You being Wow. That's a surprise.
Shut up.
It's a really big fucking surprise. Like, can you even do that?
This woman is standing behind you.
Zach will just clasp his hands behind his back and say, hello?
Ah, it's good to meet you, Father Zachariah Belmont, huh?
Indeed, though I am afraid I don't have the pleasure of knowing your name.
Dr. Anzimov, at your service.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Doctor.
So, we are curious why it is that you are here poking at what it is you should not be poking at.
To be fair, it was not me who poked it.
Whatever delusions you choose to give yourself or tell yourself are entirely your business, I assure you.
No, it is quite true. I have not touched the sword, whereas I know who did.
You will be stepping inside with me now, Father.
And why is that?
Because if you do not, the two individuals who have highly powered premium-infused sniper rifle bullets aimed at your back will open fire.
Kind of thinks about that for a moment. Kind of thinking now would probably be a good time to just fucking correspondence my way out of here. But he will look at her and say,
"You could try if you want."
He's gonna talk first because it's gonna be hella bad if he if I don't get enough successes to get the effect off.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just gonna be like, oh, well, I'm still here. How you doing? He will look at her and say, if I was to go with you, there would be no guarantee that I would come out, which could possibly be the worst out of the two options.
Oh, I assure you, in the event you come with us, you won't be leaving in the same manner in which you entered. Frankly, I'm hoping that you opt to resist us.
And why is that? So you can shoot me.
If it helps, you won't be killed. More so, the director has promised me your brain for study in the event that I am able to capture you.
Why?
I'm undergoing an interesting series of protocols ascertaining why it is that reality deviants themselves choose consciously to diverge from reality. Your brain could prove invaluable to the study.
I'm not even a reality deviant. My gifts come from God.
Ah, yes. Believing that an extraplanar being is responsible for what is purely science, and you claim to not be a reality deviant.
Ah, yes, and claiming that these gifts from God all come from science and.
Yes.
This is a
However,
two-way street.
unless you are lost somewhere in a shithole encampment somewhere in Africa or the south of America where idiots are inclined to believe such, most of what it is the technocracy are capable of doing is entirely coincidental, whereas even your god is apparently subject to vulgarity
Only
or
because
reality backlash.
you and the technocracy have warped the consensus to your own wants. Even
So you're saying,
though, don't you have a few weapons and such which violate the consensus still?
so what you're saying is that an all-powerful being, this being of divine nature, is subject to the whims of humanity, his own creation.
Perhaps. Tell me, it's
Interesting.
not like you haven't built something that has gained its own want or its own ideas. I
Yes, but
believe there is an entire encampment of failed experiments because they deviated.
yes. These are experiments that were done by my predecessor, Dr. Hertzman. I assure you, my own experiments are disinclined to acquiesce to leaving.
Probably because you either killed them or threatened to kill them.
I'm more. She contemplates her next words. I believe in fail-safes, Dr. Belmont, or sorry, Father Belmont. For example, I have observed and read your file. I know, I have mathematically calculated what it is your countermeasures are, and I assure you they are all completely useless.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm.
Well, do tell more. I'm quite curious.
It says that you are partial to the concept of the continuation of human life, huh?
Indeed.
Fascinating. In that case, what is the correct way to say this? In the event you do not acquiesce to my request, what seems like a fair figure? I will end the life of 5 children currently undergoing hospital care in Tala Hospital. Oh, and I assure you their deaths will be most painful. Cerebral hemorrhages that are departiculated from the section of the brain that deals with pain management. It will be as if they died 1,000 times.
He nods his head. He kind of thinks for a moment. And then Then he goes on to say, how about this?
Ah, a counter offer. Interesting.
Yes, indeed. Biscuit, stop! Stop eating my headphones! He will go on to say, I have heard that there's one of your members that is scheduled to be decommissioned soon, correct? And I am sure you know who I am talking about.
She further answered, I'm unfamiliar with this.
Ah, wonderful then. As he just kind of sends a telepathic message to Pax, just kind of saying, yo, if I die, tell somebody to go get Cypher out.
Yeah. Okay. In the event you die, can I have your eyeballs?
If you can manage to somehow get them, yes.
Excellent. Sorry, continue. Hashtag Raven logic.
Yes. It's pretty cool. Korax are like the only cool shifters next to Ananasi, but anyway. And they do eat eyeballs and can see their memories. But anyway, he'll send a message to Pax and just kind of say, go on. Go do that, because I'm pretty sure if I go in there, I'm not going to be able to come out. And you can enter. And then we'll look back at her and just kind of give that really big smile and say, ah, never mind then.
Wonderful. So you're going to come with us in that case, Father?
Perhaps I'm still thinking about it. I suppose you could call it buying time.
She says.
Uh,
Do you speak Russian?
Does he? Damn it! He speaks German.
You do not have an idea what she just said.
I will be this bitch. Can I roll linguistics?
No.
What the fuck?
You cannot roll linguistics on a language you don't even have the grammatical syntax for.
Fair enough.
Sorry. Do you know how alien Russian is from Europhile languages?
Yes. I've seen the way they write. Scary.
Hi, Kim.
What do you mean? Oh, no. What?
Bang, bang.
You fucking for real?
Yes.
Did I just get shot?
Yes.
He wasn't even resisting.
I know.
He was just standing there.
No.
Yep. Fine. Fucking fine. I
can't
soak bullets.
They're not bullets. They're syringes.
For Can I try to Dude, can I use forces to try to blow them away?
Yes.
Bless up. Biscuit, now's not the time to laugh.
Ding dong, the priest is dead. Which old priest? The Zaki priest. Ding dong, the priest is gonna die.
What the fuck, dude?
Nothing. You headbutted the main technocratic ward with the raven.
I did. And you know what? I don't regret Biscuit. I don't regret it. It's like what? Forces 2?
Only Parrot, what was it? Only Parrot Puka can save you now.
Parrot Puka?
Yeah, remember how Biscuit is secretly gone?
Yes. Dude, that would be amazing if, like, Zach ever has the chance to meet Biscuit. You're very loud, my baby. If he ever has the, like, chance to meet God and all it is this little fucking green, moldy ass looking avocado Quaker parrot that just kind of waddles out.
Suck, I'm God. If you were expecting something else, you're going to be disappointed.
And he has, like, the deepest fucking voice ever.
I am he. Anyway.
Yes. This has gotta happen now. But anyway, that's like Forces 2 or something. And gonna pray my focus. You know, because I don't. Yeah. Fuck. You know what? Fuck it. I'll spend a willpower as well. Bless up. 5 successes.
Okay, you buffet both of the syringes out of midair. They fall click click to the ground. I actually even rolled the fact that they're premium cased and they didn't manage to counter the effect for themselves.
Bless up, my dude.
That is right as she's about to ram a premium knife into your stomach.
What the fuck?
Yes.
He's just gonna look at her and, like, kind of raise his hands and, like, in that surrender kind of thing.
Too late, father!
He can't dodge for shit. He actually can't. He's got.
Let me just jump into ST rolls.
Could I try to, like? I don't even know.
If the next answer in his mouth is magic, my response is
Yes, use magic of myself to blow myself away.
no.
Just correspondence myself out. That would be fucking nice.
Well, there's 4 successes. Now it's roll damage. What?
Can I try to dodge so I don't fucking get killed?
No, you had your reaction to use magic.
I can't. So Zach's dead.
That's disappointed. That's disappointing. Take 2 ag damage to the stomach.
I like how you say it like I can soak it. Hey, Mia. What? Yes, I did go to work today. It was good. You want to say biscuit?
Tiny sister.
Evan is saying hello.
Oh, she's so tiny and adorable. What happened to you, Kim? You used to be tiny and adorable.
I got older. Did you color your veins with marker?
It's so you can practice on her, Kim.
Mia, what are these? Mia. Give me a moment.
Okay.
Oh, fuck my life. I'm back.
Is everything okay?
It will be. It'll be okay. Yeah, it'll be okay.
Somebody doing something silly that might or might not involve veins at a certain point of the arm.
Not that kind, but close enough. It's not drugs or anything.
Kim, I tell you what, let's abort this scene.
Nah, like it's fine.
Kim, you should go you go and be big sister. It's like probably more needed than doing this pointless malarkey.
Like I don't know. They were.
Yeah, but Kim, you should still sit with them and make sure they're okay.
Yeah.
Because who else is going to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oddly enough, I do have a heart somewhere. Don't tell anyone. Okay, so we'll just abort this if you can cut the feed.